the threshold to make YouTube partnership has changed to such a huge amount that starting a channel just to start shit with people and be a drama tuber is not ultimately worth the pursuit. It's not worth it to come on here just to start shit with YouTubers that I don't like in order to grow the channel as a strategy. There are admittedly a lot of channels here that I really don't like or have an issue with a lot of the shit that they're producing. And it's true that I do kind of believe that Keemstar was right, that drama has ultimately proven itself to be more popular than actual content here on this particular platform, unfortunately. But the last thing that this fucking platform needs is another fucking drama tuber anyways. Like it's not gonna let a new one in easily. So, and the climb to partnership is an enormous climb at this point. Like I haven't looked at what it requires in a while, but it's like realistically speaking, it's not even in the fucking cards for this particular channel. And it seemed to me that like it might make a little bit of sense to maybe make some videos about content that it was just passion projects that I gave a shit about, but didn't really feel like I was gonna get paid for. And music is something that I have strong views about, no matter what. So it is important to me, and the fact that it does affect my life that everybody around me seems to think of this guy as some kind of golden god that's producing wonderful shit when not really it's just a fucking abomination and insult to music itself. I mean, that means that I don't have other music fans I don't have as many music fans that I can convert with as far as community is concerned, and I don't have this common bond that I can break bread with people over, because of the fact. And it brings up a time in my life in my past when I used to hang out with people that would come over here and insist on listening to music with me, but would never actually consider what common ground that we had as far as music that we listened to, because like I'm pretty flexible. I have very eclectic taste in music, and so if there's an artist that I don't like, they're kind of pushed off into a little corner, but there aren't very many of them, to be, honest with you. I've got a pretty broad taste. It's not, so usually with almost anybody, I can usually find common ground when it comes to music, but you've always got that one friend that doesn't give a shit that will come over and insist on fucking playing, an artist that you just outright fucking despise. Like I had this one that just did not care that I fucking hated ICP, back in the day, and was not a fucking juggalo or a fan of that fucking community, and they wouldn't stop, and that's the fucking truth. I mean, like maybe I don't hang out with people like that anymore. You know, it's not really a thing that's affecting me at this point and stage in my life, but that's because I moved way the fuck away and don't know very many people in person anymore. Um, maybe if I go back to college or something, I'll make some fucking friends and such locally. But yeah, I not well adjusted in that regard. I don't have a lot of people in the real world, to say the least. I mean, I might have some old family friends from my back when, but that's about it. And most of my people are actually here in cyberspace, so that's where most of my friends are. And there's plans to relocate because of that and everything. And I still toys through YouTube, because not through YouTube, but through Amazon, because I gave up. I realized that a YouTube dream isn't really practical, especially for somebody like me, and making partnership was going to be an uphill struggle and everything else. And so like people coming up here and like accusing me of cloud chasing for producing a bunch of content videos that, but videos of just insulting Upchurch and his fucking fandom. Yeah, that stuff is not motivated by a desire to steal the fucking fame and success of that guy. I don't really care. Like you know what? Like from my vantage point, having the same fans that Upchurch has and having them in my direct, yeah, that would suck. Those people bother me. I don't want, like, they are a nuisance and a pain in my ass. I don't want their attention. So when I insult him, my pursuit and goal is not to get his fans to come in here and swarm on it like a fucking bee. In fact, I would like them to just fuck off, not comment, and leave me the fuck alone. And just deal with a video being up that denounces this motherfucker without leaving anything on my fucking channel about it. I would prefer to live in that reality to the one that I live in where they come in here and swarm on it like a fucking like a fucking hornet's nest that's been fucking kicked by saying something nasty about their fucking messiah, apparently. Like, I don't know why they're riding his dick the way that they are. He's a terrible fucking musician, and I really don't get it. I really don't understand it. But everybody coming up here being all like, "You're chasing clout," like, bruh, come on, get real. I mean, seriously, like the threshold to partnership is extremely high, and you know, we've already suffered through the disgrace that Onisan was. I mean, we don't need another fucking drama tuber. We just don't. Like, come on, be real.